Organizational values shape organizational culture, which in turn affects everything from employee satisfaction to the bottom line. Organizational values are like the budget process. Culture measurement is like a cash flow statement, the leading measure of what's happening. And an employee engagement survey is like a financial statement. It's a lagging indicator. Each of these items are helpful, but values are the starting point. They serve as a benchmark and a guiding start. Intentional organizational values create purposeful organizational culture. Organizational culture is the shared beliefs, behaviors, attitudes, and customs that characterize a company. Simply stated, it's how we do things around here. Your organizational values are the driving force behind the creation of your culture when your words match your actions. When you clearly define your values and make them a central part of your hiring, training, performance evaluation, and decision-making processes, you create a culture that reflects those values. What you focus on and reward gets repeated. The most common organizational values are authenticity, honesty, and integrity. While every company has its own unique set of values, these values are consistently listed among the top. They're great values for any organization. However, the way that your organization defines these values must reflect your uniqueness. Is integrity or innovation part of your values? How does your organization define them? We have a values definition process that I'd love to share with you. It walks through examples of how different clients define those terms. Your brand is experienced as your team interacts with customers. Ensure that the way you express your values links with your brand promise. Organizational values are different from organizational culture. First, organizational values are what a company says it values, while organizational culture is how those values are experienced every day. There's always a gap, but it's the difference between what you say and what you do. Values are often defined by leadership and recorded in company documents, whereas culture, it's more fluid and shaped by the collective experience of employees. Values are what you say matters, while culture is the unspoken learning that happens by observing what people demonstrate really matters. Do the words on the walls match the actions in the halls? Values are typically more concrete and specific than culture, which can be difficult to describe. However, we use tools with decades of research to create specificity and clarity. Our clients get real data and real results. Well-defined, authentically lived organizational values are a critical part of creating a strong organizational culture. By defining and communicating your values, you can ensure that your culture reflects the things that matter most to your company. When employees understand and embrace those values, you create a workplace that supports ethical decision-making, positive interactions, and aligned efforts. To build a successful and sustainable organization, start by identifying and living your organizational values. Check out the Values Refresh process, get the worksheet to guide you through the definition of your values, and get the questions to assess your current values. Bright on with Brighton Leadership.